I honestly didn't think I would be advising Peller the second time. I honestly didn't think I would be advising Peller and Jarvis this second time, because I believe that him and Jarvis were actually intelligent enough to understand my message, to understand what I actually meant in what I said in that very video I made sometime where I told them to do something better, more. I mean, I respected the industry they were in. I respected their grace. I made mention of how the duo can actually, conquer the streaming industry. I mean, because the spotlight was actually on them then. The spotlight was so on them that they couldn't control the fame. They couldn't even handle the fame. I said something about their management, and I said that they should help in this area in order to see that these people have a permanent stake in the streaming industry and beyond. Because what people do not understand about the streaming industry is that it comes and go. In fact, it's the fastest thing that can actually give you fame, popularity, and it's also the fastest to make you fade. The algorithm is actually built on creativity. Right? If you're creative enough to retain yours, if you can figure out something to maintain that very profile, to refine and structure that very profile into something that is going to place you where other celebrities are, other personalities are, was very much particular about expanding that very thing. I made mention of them going into a full-blown reality show blended with streaming. It's going to be very wonderful because so many people are actually interested in their little teenage romance life. Right? Why not? I mean, it's a content era. Now, speaking about content era, the person many of you thought that might be clumsy, that might be the dumbest, is actually surprising a lot of you today, even myself, Katefe. And it also really saddens me that at this point, that Katefe is the person that I can compare with Peller in terms of productivity and creativity, in terms of leveraging data, in terms of being observant and attentive in this content era to know exactly what to do to maintain the profile. You see this boy called Katefe. He might come off as clumsy to many, but the more I observe him, the more I realize that this guy is playing chess while a lot of people are playing Ludo. His sense of adaptability and the way he strategizes is becoming to command some respect from my end, honestly. Now, let's agree on one thing. This content era is not just a phase, it's a full-blown era. It's going to last longer than so many relationships. I remember making a video where I once gave flowers to Peller and Jarvis for riding the attention wave so gracefully. I also suggested that they get a better management for themselves. Because from what I can tell, they only had management that was just hungry for just influencer deals, but they needed something that can actually build brand that lasts beyond just algorithm lock. Because as far as I can tell, Peller came through algorithm lock of TikTok. There are a lot of people that actually came through there who really do not know how to manage the fame. And lately, I haven't really been seeing growth where Peller and Jarvis have been. I mean, they have been repeating the same thing for a long while, and people are already getting bored. You can't keep doing the same thing every now and again and expect people not to get bored or tired. This generation has an attention span shorter than a tweet. And with millions of brilliant minds dropping content, fire contents daily, if you're not evolving, you are dissolving. Peller, you are dissolving gradually. And the truth of the matter is that you have a very loyal fan base. Matter of fact, your fans are way more loyal than 30 BG. Because your fan base are the only people that I've seen that are dedicated to make you grow. The time I actually advised you, unlike so many fan base, they didn't come to attack me, leave and like that. They actually agreed with me and, wish that you actually hear me. They tagged you. I'm very sure you saw that video. I am very sure you saw it, or maybe your managers actually blocked you from seeing it. Now I'm back to Katefe. This man is quietly shifting gears, stepping away from skit industry, music industry, and now boom, he's into the PS5 streaming industry, inviting guests like Odumo the Black, Zlatan, all of them for his show. People are paying him for sponsorships. His views are increasing. He's adding spice. He's actually spicing it up in his little ways alone. Things that Peller had chances to do with Jarvis and blew up the streaming industry. Management is a mindset. Peller, again, if you hear me, the streaming industry moves at lightning speed in this content era. If you don't play the game right and adapt quickly, it's just as fast to fade out as it is to rise. If you and Jarvis have been paying attention, you get to realize that you guys are losing relevance by day. And you are not supposed to, because you are in the industry that is full of potentials. You can actually harness and get more. If you've been paying attention as well, you and Jarvis, you get to realize that you and Jarvis have been getting some kind of micro enemies from different parts of Nigeria, from mostly politically charged discussions. You are not supposed to be part of it. Think about managing your brand with foresight. In this content era, clout is the currency, but relevance is the real investment. Choose wisely.